Okay, so we can see this process of change from scrub to woodland in process here. The ground cover we've got here is a native fern, and this is called Dicranopteris pedata. Dicranopteris pedata. Dicranopteris pedata is quite quite easy to recognise, because you can see that the leaves are divided into two, right? So it seems to kind of double up in this kind of in this sort of pattern. Here's a good example, a small but good example, where you can see the leaf divides into two and then into two again, and it's even got two little bits at the back here. Dicranopteris pedata. Now, Dicranopteris pedata is a native fern, and it's very fire resistant. So even if it gets burnt down in a fire, it will grow back very quickly. And so a lot of the slopes almost had nothing else except bare ground and Dicranopteris pedata. We are now seeing that these have been gradually overtaken by Rhodomyrtus, tomentosa in particular. We've got lots of Rhodomyrtus here, and these are kind of getting quite leggy and tall now. They in turn are being taken over by the Schefflera heptaphylla, and we can see this is starting to grow tall enough to almost to make a canopy. Right? So this is we've nearly got a canopy. Once these create a canopy, then it shades the ground below. The Dicranopteris pedata will gradually get weaker and die out in the shade, and likewise the rhododendron, and other species will move in that need to have shade, and the original pioneer species will die out. So we can see this process happening live in front of your very eyes, and so a very useful native small tree. I mean, it doesn't grow into a massive tree. This again eventually will be overtaken by Cinnamomum camphora and probably ficus and other even larger species. So this is a pioneer tree, but this environment has already been set up ready for it by the Dicranopteris pedata ferns, the Rhodomyrtus tomentosa shrubs, and so you have this process of succession.